Tampa, are you ready to meet your Monster Jam competitors? First up, out of Powell, Michigan, your World Final Skills Challenge silver medalist, this is Jon Zimmer Sr. in Terminal Velocity. Next up, out of Powell, Michigan, this is Jon Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. Next up, the 2025 St. Jude Ambassador of the Year, out of Fortville, Indiana, this is Jamey Garner in Overboard. Next up, your three-time Arena Championship Series champion out of Fortville, Indiana, this is Zack Garner in Wild Side. Next up, your 2025 Arena Championship Series West champion, representing the Black and Green Wrecking Machine out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, this is Weston Anderson in Grave Digger. Next up, representing the Crazy Bull, this is Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Next up, representing Monster Jam's newest truck, out of Sullivan, Illinois, this is Brianna Mahon in Bailey Circuit. Last but not least, out of Christmas, Florida, your 2025 Arena Championship Series Central Champion, representing a 12,000-pound unicorn with a bold attitude, this is Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Tampa, give it up for your Monster Jam competitors. Monster Jam fans, the time has now come for us to help honor our great nation and its heroes. I need everybody here to take out your cell phones and to turn on that flashlight. Now I'm going to need you guys to wave your phones high in the sky as we pay tribute to our amazing nation and its heroes. Light it up, Tampa! Light it up! Monster Jam was built right here in the USA, and we're super grateful and thankful to the greatest nation on earth and to celebrate its strengths, freedom, and resilience. If you serve the United States military, whether the Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, or Coast Guard, please rise and thank you for your service. God bless the United States of America. Monster Jam fans, this week America faced a tragic loss of Charlie Kirk, who was sadly assassinated in somewhere in Utah earlier this week. And it's a very tragic and unfortunate event. And this week we also remember the horrific events of the September 11th attack on the Twin Towers in New York. So Mosh Jam fans, at this time, right now, I would just love to have a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk and for all of his family and friends, as well as for anybody involved in the 9/11 incident. Mosh Jam fans, here to sing our national anthem. This is Avengers Racing in the Steel Titans Sports League. Everybody, please be sure to check out these channels as they are really cool. Now everybody, please rise for the singing of our national anthem by Avengers Racing. Tampa, get loud because this is Monster Jam. Monster Jam fans, it is time for our first competition here of the evening, the JCB Timed Racing Competition. All 8 of our drivers will be getting one pass on this track. And whichever driver will get the fastest pass will win and get the first 8 points towards this evening's overall event championship. Monster Jam fans, you may notice a gray turn cone on the track. If a driver hits that during their run, they will get a 5-second penalty. However, if they knock the cone over after their run is done, like maybe they hit the jump at a wrong angle and they somehow go into the cone, and it's after their run, if they hit after their run, they will get no penalty. So, Tampa, get loud if you're ready for the JCB Timed Racing Competition. First up, out of Powell, Michigan, this is Jon Zimmer Sr. in Terminal Velocity. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Jon Zimmer Jr. will hit the cone after he's finished with his pass, but he will get no penalty. His time will be at 1.74. Your fastest time to kick things off here in the JCB Timed Racing Competition will be Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Next up, out of Sullivan, Illinois, representing Monster Jam's newest truck, this is Brianna Mahon in Bailey Circuit. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Time for Brianna Mahon and Bailey Circuit will be at 3.69. That will be good enough for second place. Your fastest time will still belong to Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Next up, representing the Crazy Bull, this is Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Smooth pass right there for Fernando Martinez. Time is going to be at 2.99. That is going to be good enough for second place. Your fastest time will still belong to Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Next up, out of Fortville, Indiana, your 2025 St. Jude Ambassador of the Year, this is Jamey Garner in Overboard. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Smooth downside going across the finish line. The time is going to be at 3.94. That is going to be good enough for fourth place. Your fastest time will still belong to Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Next up, your 4-time Arena Championship Series champion, representing the Black and Green Wrecking Machine out of Devil Hills, North Carolina. This is Weston in Grave Digger. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Smooth pass right there from Weston Anderson. And the time will be 2.76. That will be good enough for second place. Your fastest time will still belong to Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Next up, out of Powell, Michigan, this is Jon Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. The time is going to be 3.91 for Jon Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. That time will be good enough for, I believe, 5th place. Your fastest time will still belong to his son, Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Next up, your 3-time Arena Series champion out of Fortville, Indiana. This is Zack Garner in Wild Side. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Almost getting a slap wheelie right there going across the finish line. The time will be 4.09. That will be good enough for 7th place. Your fastest time will still belong to Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. Coming out last, out of Christmas, Florida, representing a 12,000-pound unicorn with a bold attitude, this is Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Your time for Jamey Sullivan will be 3.53. That will place her in. Ooh, let me do the calculation real quickly. I think that'll place her in 4th place, which means your time racing winner is going to be none other than Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. Nice job here for Jon Zimmer Jr. on getting this win. This is time racing win number 2 for him on the weekend. So, great job here for Jon Zimmer Jr. Man, he laid down one fast pass and he went out first in time racing. So he's the first one hit the track. So you got a fresh track and you got the peak conditions. So great job here for Jon Zimmer Jr. on getting this win. He's been bad fast all season long, but here this weekend, Will Jon has been extra fast. And he wants another overall event championship win, and he's hungry for it. He really wants to get it here today. He got it last night, and he wants to get it again here tonight. So, great job here for Jon Zimmer Jr. on being the first one out to get the time, being the first one out and still getting this time racing win. So, great job for him as he's going to collect the first 8 points towards this evening's overall event championship. Monster Jam fans, it is now time for our second competition here of the evening, the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. All 8 of our drivers are going to come out here and get 2 attempts to try to do their best maneuvers on 2 wheels. 2 maneuvers you may see these drivers do out here on this track are stoppies, moonwalks, poppers, sky wheelies, slap wheelies, bicycles, or maybe even a combination of these moves. So, Tampa, get loud if you're ready for the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. First up, your 3-time Arena Championship Series champion out of Fortville, Indiana. This is Zack Garner in Wildside. After stopping Moonwalk Popper as he's twisting the back to BKT tires. Nice, so he's going to moonwalk it up the pod and walk it down the pod. That's in the end of the first attempt. One more attempt left to go here for Zack Garner and Wildside. He's lining up here for the tires. Looks like he wants to do a sky wheelie. Wow, big leap right there. I don't know if he got that vertical, but man, what a big air jump right there. And with a hard landing on the lid, and that's going to be the end of the run here for Zack Garner in Wildside. Our score for Zack Garner in Wildside is going to be an 8.114. That is going to be enough for first place. Your leader to kick things off here in the BKT tire, or in the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, will be Zack Garner in Wildside. Next up is going to be Zack Garner's father, Jamey Garner, in Overboard. Nice reverse popper, slapping it across the pod. One more attempt left to go here for Jamey Garner. He's ready to line up here for a sky wheel. He's ready to send it here off these tires. Man, he's gonna get the big air on how vertical he gets, but he does land it on the back too. BKT Tires does a somersault. He's not sitting there balanced on the back too. BKT Tires bouncing on the wheelie bar. He sets the truck back down, and that's gonna be the end of the run for Jamey Garner in Overboard. Your score for Jamey Garner in Overboard is going to be an 8.912. That is going to be good enough for first place. Your brand new leader is going to be Jamey Garner in Overboard. Next up out of Howell, Michigan, this is Jon Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. Nice air popper here for Jon Zimmer Sr. Esther's gonna set it down. One more attempt left to go here for Jon Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. Nice there, another nice popper here on attempt 2. Nice there, Jon Zimmer Sr. really balancing this truck here on the front 2 BKT tires. He's going to set it down, and that's going to be the end of the run for Jon Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. For Jon Zimmer Sr. in Uproar is going to be a 7.322. That's going to be good enough for third place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Jamey Garner in Overboard. Next up out of Sullivan, Illinois, representing Monster Jam's newest truck, this is Brianna Mahon in Bailey Circuit. As you're stopping moonwalk combo here on the first hit for Brianna Mahon. As they're moonwalking it up the pod. As they're comboing into a wheelie, walking it all the way across the pod. One more attempt left to go here for Brianna Mahon in Bailey Circuit. Nice, he's gonna get the butt kicker here off the 8-pack. And she's gonna set it down, and that's gonna be the end of the run here for Brianna Mahon in Bailey Circuit. The score for Brianna Mahon in Bailey Circuit is gonna be an 8.225. That is going to be good enough for second place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Jamey Garner in Overboard. Next up Out of Christmas, Florida, representing a 12,000-pound unicorn with a bold attitude, this is Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Nice or stopping moonwalk combo here for Jamey Sullivan. Nice, she's gonna moonwalk in across the pod. One more attempt left to go here from Jamey Sullivan. Nice, another stopping moonwalk combo. As they're moonwalking right in front of Bailey's circus, she's moonwalking it back now. As she's comboing it onto a wheelie, sitting on the wheelie bar, twisting the front two BKT tires. And she's going to set it down, and that's going to be the end of the run for Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Score for Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. It's going to be an 8.529. That's going to be good enough for second place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Jamey Garner in Overboard. Coming up next, out of representing the Crazy Bull, this is Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Nice there, and she's gonna get the butt kicker here on top of the pod. Nicer moonwalking down the pod. Wow, nicer job for Fernando Martinez. Nicer moonwalking it up the pod. And moonwalking it back down, setting it back down on all four BKT tires. One more attempt left to go here for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Nicer stopping moonwalk combo. And he's going to set it down, and that's going to be the end of the run for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Your score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is going to be an 8.200. And that is going to be good enough for fourth place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Jamey Garner in Overboard. Next up, your 4-time Arena Championship Series champion, representing the Black and Green Wrecking Machine. This is Weston Anderson in Grave Digger. Next is going to do the reverse popper. Next is going to slap the truck down and pick it back up again. Next is going to slap Willie in across the pod. One more attempt left to go here for Weston Anderson and Grave Digger. Nice and stoppy moonwalk combo here for Weston. Nice there, stoppy moonwalk combo, walking up the pod and walking it down, and that's going to be the end of the run for Weston Anderson in Grave Digger. The score for Weston Anderson in Grave Digger is going to be an 8.900. That is going to be good enough for second place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Jamey Garner in Overboard. Coming out last, out of Howell, Michigan, this is Jon Zimmer Sr. in Terminal Velocity. That's a stoppy moonwalk combo. Nice there. He's gonna combo here into a wheelie. Back down onto a stoppy. Answer's coming here on another wheelie, twisting the front two BKT tires. And he's gonna set it down. One more attempt left to go. Here from Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Nicer popper on top of the pod. Nice and stoppy moonwalk combo here on top of the pod. Nicer has walked it down. Wow, Jon Zimmer Jr. Comboing it into a wheelie. Wow, man, Jon Zimmer Jr., the combo king. And he's going to set it down, and that is going to be the end of the run here for Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. What a run. Your score for Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity is going to be an 8.910. That is going to be good enough for second place, which means your two-wheel skills challenge winner is going to be none other than Jamey Garner in Overboard. Man, nice job here for Jamey Garner on getting this two-wheel skills challenge win. Man, Jamey did not expect this one coming, as you know, everybody here is so talented at two-wheel skills, from his son, Jon Zimmer Jr., and all four of the failed drivers. They're all, and even Jon Zimmer Sr. as well, they're all so good at skills, and Jamey Garner's skills is one of his weak points, but today he was able to get that win. He had a nice reverse popper on the first hit, and then he had a crazy big air, probably sky wheelie into somersault, into a wheelie, kind of like moving it, jump into a somersault, into a wheelie, resting it on the wheelie bar, and then putting it back down. That same move that Deidre, his wife, did practically 2 weeks ago to get the skills win in Sunrise. Jamey comes out and does 2 weeks later to get the win. So great job here for Jamey Garner in Overboard on getting this win. You know, he may not have had the best moves, but he's still happy and will always take this win. Second skills challenge win on the season, as you know, he got his first one back in Arlington back in April. So he's happy to be out here yet again as a skills challenge winner, and he's happy to finally get a competition win for the first time in months. He's super happy to be back in the winner's circle. And man, he didn't think he was going to get this one. He thought little Jon Zimmer Jr., he thought he had it after his crazy run, but it will not happen. It looks like the judges really love that wow factor, and Jamey Garner in Overboard will now walk out of here as your two-wheel skills challenge winner. Alrighty, everybody, it is now halftime, so go get up, stretch, head on out to the concourse, and we'll be back in half an hour for our final competition of the night. Monster Jam fans, the time has now come for you guys to help open up our final competition of the afternoon. I need everybody here to take out your cell phones and to turn on that flashlight, like how we did at the beginning of the event. However, this time around, we're going to be moving our phones up and down to the beats of the music. So, let's get it started. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Follow the beat Tampa with Perch Perkins. We've reached the pinnacle of tonight's Monster Jam event. It's time for the BKT Tires Freestyle Competition. Coming out first, out of Howell, Michigan, this is Jon Zimmer Sr. in Zombie in Uproar. Nice, there's 2 minutes to start right now. Clearing the pod. Nice there, Sky Wheelie. Nice there, Wheelie across the pod. Nicer somersault. Mm-hmm. 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 30 seconds are left here for Jon Zimmer Sr. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be the end of the run here for Jon Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. Jon Zimmer Sr. in Zombie. And for Jon Zimmer Sr. in Uproar, I don't know why I keep making so many mistakes like that, but Jon Zimmer Sr. in Uproar score is going to be an 8.203. That is going to be good enough for first place. Your leader to kick things off here in the BKT Tires Freestyle Competition will be Jon Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. Next up, out of Sullivan, Illinois, I meant to say out of Christmas, Florida, representing a 12,000-pound unicorn with a bold attitude, this is Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Jamey Sullivan has won freestyle the past 2 years here on the Saturday night show. So let's see if she can make it 3 years in a row here. But it's definitely a really tough competition, and she's driving on a very tough track here with Sparkle Smash, because this truck is super duper top heavy, but let's see if she can get it done. And plus she has a tough task here of going out second. Let's see if Jamey Sullivan can get it done. Nice somersault. She's constantly getting the truck here on the front two BKT tires. 'Big air right there from Jamey Sullivan into the somersault. 30 seconds are left here for Jamey Sullivan. And that's going to be the end of the run for Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Your score for Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is going to be an 8.821. That is going to be good enough for first place. Your brand new leader is going to be Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Next up, representing the Crazy Bull, this is Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Wow, look at all these cool moves. Big air across the pod from Fernando Martinez. If I was Jamey Sullivan right now, I'd be a bit nervous as Fernando is really starting to lay down right now. Fernando's on the line up for the Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp. Got it consecutively back on all 4 BKT tires. He's gonna keep on going. "30 seconds are left here for Fernando. Nicer butt kicker. Nice little technical maneuver at the end of the run, and that's going to be it for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Your score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is going to be a 9.231. That's going to get up for first place. The Jamey Sullivan Saturday night freestyle win streak in Tampa has come to an end as Fernando Martinez will now take the lead, and he will be your new leader. Next up, out of Fortville, Indiana, your 2025 St. Jude Ambassador of the Year, this is Jamey Garner in Overboard. Lining up for these tires, and he wants to go big here on this first hit. And go big, he did. What a nice, decent little air to start off the run here for Jamey. Jamey coming off the skills win. He wants another freestyle win, though. He hasn't won a freestyle competition in over 6 months. And he's come up close many times. Let's see if he can get it done here today in Tampa. Nicer save. Wow, nicer save from Jamey. He's gonna throttle it out and get it back on all 4 BKT tires. Big air on the tires, 30 seconds left. And that's going to be the end of the run for Jamey Garner and Overboard. Your score for Jamey Garner and Overboard is going to be an 8.351. That is going to get up for third place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco. Next up, representing the Black and Green Wrecking Machine out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, your 4-time Arena Championship Series champion. This is Weston Anderson in Grave Digger. Weston's wrangling for a freestyle win. He's been searching for quite a couple of weeks now. Let's see if he can get it here tonight here in Tampa. All right, Weston's lining up here for the Morgan and Morgan backflip. Nicer is going to combo it into the moonwalk. Massive air off the tires. 30 seconds left here for Weston Anderson. Wants to do one last hit, one last huge air right there off the tires, and that's going to be the end of the run for Weston Anderson in Grave Digger. Your score for Weston Anderson in Grave Digger is going to be a 9.240. As we get up for first place, your brand new leader is going to be Weston Anderson in Grave Digger. Next up, the Princess of Carnage out of Sullivan, Illinois, representing Monster Jam's newest truck. This is Brianna Mahon in Bailey Circuit. Nice there. There's a way to start off the run right there with the butt kicker. As they're walking on the front two BKT tires. Nicer save. Well, it's Weston Anderson. I'd definitely be getting nervous right now. Crazy save. Wow, Brianna Mahon, 30 seconds left. Big sky wheelie off the tires. Time is up but Brianna wants to do one last hit right there off of the tires. It has a somersault and lands right next to Sparkle Smash, and that's going to be the end of the run for Brianna Mahon in Bailey Circuit. Score for Brianna Mahon in Bailey Circuit is going to be a 9.105. It's only good enough for third place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Weston in Gravedigger. Next up out of Howell, Michigan, this is Jon Zimmer Sr. in Terminal Velocity. Nice there jump into the moonwalk to kick off the run. That's a wheelie across the pond. Nice there save for little John. If Jon Zimmer Jr. can keep getting all these saves, he's got a shot to win freestyle. $30 seconds are left here for Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Jon Zimmer Jr. fired up the truck. He wants to go for one last hit here. Time is up. This will not count for scores. Big somersault. He's going to save it. And that's going to be the end of the run for Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Your score for Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is going to be a 9.072. That is only going to be good enough for fourth place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Weston in Gravedigger. Coming out last, out of Fortville, Indiana, this is Zack Garner in Wildside. Great save right there from Zack Garner. Zack is going big right now. He's having that same momentum that he had from show 1. Or from show 2. Massive air. He kind of whipped the truck in the air. Mm-hmm. 30 seconds are left. Seconds left. Oh wait, it's in the end of time. One last huge lead. Hey, try to get the save, but we'll end up on the lid. And that's going to give it a run for Zack, Garner, and Wildside. What a run. Score for Zack, Garner, and Wildside is going to be at 9.055. It's only going to be getting up for 4th place, which means your BKT Tires Freestyle winner is going to be none other than Weston Anderson and Gravedigger. Nice job for Weston Anderson on getting this freestyle win. Man, Weston didn't know if he was going to win this. This is definitely a very tough win for him. He thought Lil Jon, Brianna, and Zack, he thought they all had it. Man, he even thinks that they possibly deserved that win. Like, man, he absolutely loved the runs from Lil Jon and from Zack, two of the best independent drivers out there. But hey, man, Weston Anderson will definitely very proudly take this win, as he's been struggling and fighting this truck ever since after World Finals, ever since he made his competition return for the first time in Q2 in Sunrise 2 weeks ago. He's been fighting the truck, and he's just been really struggling a lot, especially in freestyle, not getting the scores he wanted. But now he's finally going to get a good score in freestyle here today with a great run, with a pretty good run, where he had some decent air, good momentum, and he also was able to nail that Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp for the first time this weekend, and was able to even get the combo into the moonwalk. So great job for Weston Anderson and Gravedigger on getting this much needed BKT Tires freestyle win after all the struggles him and his crew have gone through over the past couple of weeks. Great job here for Weston Anderson and Gravedigger, as he will take home the last 8 points towards tonight's overall event championship. Alrighty, everybody, your overall event championship winner has been decided after getting a total of 7 points in the JCB Racing Competition, 6 points in the two-wheel skills challenge, and 8 points in the BKT Tires Freestyle Competition, for a total of 21 points. Your overall event championship winner is going to be none other than Weston Anderson and Gravedigger. Man, this is the event Weston needed right here tonight in Tampa. Man, Weston really had a great event here tonight in Tampa. Very consistent. He finished in the top 3 in all competitions. First in racing, first in freestyle, second in racing, third in two-wheel skills. Like, having results like that, being consistent, that's what it takes to win these overalls here in Monster Jam. Consistency is key. If you can have events like that, you're practically guaranteed to win that overall event championship. It's definitely a very tough one to win with this incredibly stacked field, as he actually had Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity only 1 point behind Weston Anderson for this overall win. So, great job for Weston Anderson being able to beat out Jon Zimmer Jr. Jon Zimmer Jr. is one heck of a competitor, and Weston is very proud to have been able to take him down here today and be able to beat him. And he's finally got an overall event championship win. He's been in the hunt for this for a very long time now. This is his first overall ever since, I believe, May. I think the last time he won an overall, I think, was in Cincinnati, Ohio, or something like that in May, which was almost 4 months ago, for the finale of Arena Series West. So we're very happy that Weston was able to come out here today and get this win here in the overall event championship. He really deserves it. He burned it down here today. He was consistent, and he finally got that event he was looking for. And now he's hoping to keep this momentum going and put all of these truck issues that he's had in the past and he can move forward and continue to have a dominant rest here of 2025. And Weston Anderson has one more question for you guys. Did you guys have fun at Monster Jam tonight? Alright, everybody, here's a look here at the results from tonight's event here in Tampa at the Benchmark International Arena. Here are the results for the timed racing competition, or JCB timed racing competition, the overall event championship, the two-wheel skills challenge, and the BKT Tires freestyle competition. What a day here in Tampa. Two really good action-packed events. But everybody, we still have one more left tomorrow. We've got one more left in us here for tomorrow in Tampa for the final event here of the weekend here at the all-new Benchmark International Arena. As we have one show tomorrow. Pit party starts at 10:30. And it runs to 12. And then we start trackside at 12. Event time at 1. It's going to be a fun day tomorrow. All 8 of these drivers are going to burn it down one last time here in Tampa. It's been a good weekend so far. Very competitive. We've had lots of really great action out here on the track. And we're excited to see how it all ends here tomorrow. And we cannot wait to watch everybody burn it down. So everybody, please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you guys can be notified for when the final show here from Tampa, Florida comes out. And Mahon fans, have a God bless day, and we'll see you all soon for some more Monster Jam content. Monster Jam fans, thank you all for coming. Have a safe drive home, and we'll see you all soon at our next Monster Jam.